I get a lot of men reach out to me that are frustrated with their current situation, frustrated with their life, and they're not as far along the journey as they would like to be. If you are feeling stuck, your financial life isn't as fulfilled as you would like it to be, you're not as far forward as you want, then this is for you. One thing I would say is that if you are frustrated, you've got to use that frustration. And I'm speaking from somebody that struggled to be able to look after myself, couldn't look after myself, and now I've gone through a process, and now I'm able to look after myself, look after my wife, look after my family. And it all comes from basically getting annoyed at your current situation and allowing that frustration to build up and turn into something positive, the drive that gets you up. So there's a great book behind me actually by Simon Sinek called Start With Why. And when you can take that frustration and turn it into your why, maybe it's your family, maybe it's your wife, maybe you want to send your children to a better school, whatever it is, it doesn't really matter. But figure out what your why is and use your frustration as that driving force. And that's going to be the thing that when times get tough, because undoubtedly they will, when times do get tough, you're able to anchor yourself and realize why you're doing what you're doing. Now, a lot of the time, without wanting to offend anybody, I speak to people that want a better life. They want all these things. From the interactions I have with them when I ask them questions, they're not deserving of that life. They want things, or they think they want things, but they don't truly want them, because if they did, then they would be doing things different to their daily actions. So you've got to question how badly you actually want it, because a lot of the time people think they want it, but they really don't. And a lot of people drastically underestimate what is required to be successful. They underestimate how much time, dedication, effort, energy it takes. And people come to me and they're frustrated for 2 or 3 hours, and then they slip into their old routine. And if you want to succeed, and succeed over a long period of time, it takes determination for a long period of time. And so you've got to genuinely want it. And if you don't want it, then don't start, because you're not going to achieve success overnight. So you've got to be the person that is deserving of the success. And I've said this in previous videos. You look at industries, you look at business models. There are people that are wildly successful in these business models, and there are people that fail miserably. And this happens across multiple business models. Every single industry, every single business model, you will find multi-millionaires and you will find people that failed miserably. And that shows you that it is not the business model, it is not the industry that creates millionaires or creates failures. It's the individual people that operate those models, that operate those industries. That's the determining factor to success or failure. So now we know that to be true, what do? It means that we have to work on ourselves internally. You see these piles of books behind me. That is less than a quarter of the books that I have. It's less than a quarter of the books I have read. Do I always enjoy reading books? Not always, no. And I have to develop myself if I want to achieve any form of success. It is not the how that achieves success, it is the who. It is the person that operates the business model. So if you are feeling frustrated in life, you feel like you want to be further ahead financially, you've got to start working on yourself. You've got to stop focusing on trying to find the perfect model, trying to find the one thing that's going to make everything happen. Because ask yourself this. If Elon Musk, love him or loathe him, if Elon Musk decided to start a business, the likelihood is he's going to succeed. If he wanted to start his own marketing agency, he will succeed. If he wanted to start his own drop shipping company, he would succeed. And it's not because of the business model, it's because of Elon Musk. It's because of the man running the business. And so you need to become a man that is deserving of success, and you need to stop putting so much energy and attention onto finding the right vehicle and then blaming the vehicle when things go wrong. Drop shipping sucks, or agency sucks, it doesn't work. It's not the agency, it's the person operating it. If you don't believe me, just look at people that operate these businesses. Some people can do it, some people can't. It's not the business model, it's the person behind it. And you've got to understand, and it took me far too long to understand this, you've got to understand that nobody is coming to save you. Nobody's going to kind of change your life for you. There's only one person that's going to change your life, and that's you. And the quicker you grasp this, the quicker that you realize that the only thing that's going to change your current situation is you, and the only time that your current situation is going to change is when you actually start to take action. If you push it off a day, and then you push it off another day to take the action that is required to change your life, you are just elongating and delaying and magnifying your current situation. If your current situation, if you're unhappy with it, then you're just kind of elongating your unhappiness. And it kind of baffles me that people, they want to change their life, and then you look at their actions, you listen to their words. I want to change my life. I want to do this. I want to do that. I want to change my life. And with people that want to join our program, I get these long messages about people that want to change their life, about how their life sucks and how they're willing to do whatever it takes to change. And you say, cool, let's get on a call. Let's see if our program is right for you, so that you can start making money online, so that you can start changing your current situation. And then some book a call, some don't. Some show up to that call, some don't. And it's like your actions are not in alignment with your words, and your words do not change anything. You can say as much as you want, but you should be measuring yourself based off your actions, your daily actions. And so the one takeaway, one tangible takeaway from this video is to measure your daily actions. So you can do this in a number of ways. You can get a Google sheet and you can literally track the actions that you have taken. You can journal every day and write down what you have physically done. And then at the end of each week, you can go back and look at what have I done this week to bring me closer to my goals. Because the hardest thing to do is actually start. Achieving success is difficult. It's difficult because it requires discipline. The skills required to achieve success are easy. The acquisition of knowledge is so easy now. It's the discipline that people lack to make it happen. And so when I say that achieving success is difficult, it's difficult because it requires discipline. And most people lack discipline, and they lack discipline because they're on their phone 24/7, scrolling through Instagram, scrolling through TikTok, and just rotting their brains, and they cannot concentrate for a long enough period of time to actually achieve any success. And so you should be tracking your actions, not your words, not your thoughts, but your actions, because it's only actions that happen on a regular basis that your life will change in any meaningful way. And this video may come across as a little bit of a rant, but sometimes that is what's required. I see people message me, they're upset with their current life, and them being upset upsets me because it's a easy fix if only they would actually take action. If only they could actually do the thing that is required to do over a long enough period of time, their life would be changed immeasurably. And I know this because I've done it myself. I'm not the sharpest tool in the box. I went to school and got C's and D's, went to university, dropped out. I am not a academically smart person, and if I can do it, then I'm sure as hell that you can do it as well. This is how you change your life, is you get lit up, you get that fire in your belly, and you start to take meaningful action. You allow your frustration to drive you, and you track what you do, and you question yourself on a daily basis. Do I genuinely want this? And you look at your actions, and your actions are going to give you the answer. If you're not doing anything, you need to have a long, hard look in the mirror and ask yourself, like, do I genuinely want this? Because my actions do not align with my words. And I've been there myself. I've said, I want to hit 100K months. I want to be a millionaire. And then I look at what I do, and it's like, you played golf 3 times last week. You played 18 holes on a Tuesday, Wednesday, and Friday afternoon. Do you really want to hit 100K months? Like, your actions are not in alignment with your goals. So there we have it. This is for you if you are frustrated, you want to be further ahead financially than you currently are. And if you want to start making money online, I will leave a video to go and watch that walks through how to start making 10K per month online. Go and take a look at that video. It's going to give you some actionable ways to actually start making money online and change your life. Thanks for watching. I'll see you on the next one.